Hello and welcome to the 15th edition of Austin FC here on Football Manager 21. This is Austin Revisited, as it was my original beta save. We've jumped back in and committed to the season in MLS with the team from Texas. Today's opponents are Orlando City, headlined, it has to be said, by their captain, number 17, Nani. Certainly one to look out for. We'll go through the team as the game gets underway. I will tell you that there have been some positive results in the past couple of weeks. Since you were last with us, that was the win against Vancouver. We played 2 US Cup games. In the fourth round, we saw off Sporting Kansas City with a 3-1 win in extra time, and then overcame the Las Vegas Lights, the fifth round of that competition, on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Sandwiched between those two was a disappointing loss, 1-0 in Major League Soccer against FC Dallas. So we go again today here at the Austin FC Stadium, not really a creative name there, against Oscar Pereira's side, featuring the likes of Jean Martino, Chris Mueller, all dangerous players. We head into the dressing room. As always, we turn to the advice from assistant manager Davey Arnoux, and he's in this one, comfortably play your own game and you'll win. I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with the recent form standings, especially because we have as many players motivated in the first team as on the substitutes bench. That's always something to look out for. A little bit worrying, but several players have responded well. Into the tunnel we go. As always, I will be stopped and asked ridiculous questions before the game gets underway, this time from Matt Smith and the Austin, Texas Soccer Daily. We're 5th in the MLS form table after a good recent run. Does that help ahead of kickoff? Well, it's not hurting us, is it? We are confident. And do you get along well with Oscar Pereira? I don't know him, to be honest. He's fairly determined, so that's something to speak for him. You'll see our recent form there: 3 wins, a loss, and a draw. That's taken into account all competitions. Our opponents, they will operate in a 4-2-3-1 with Nani on the left and Dyke up front, Mueller in behind in the number 10 role. We have slipped in the table, although we are just 6 points shy of Portland Timbers with 3 games in hand. So while we've been busy in the US Open Cup, doing some good business there, they've been opening up the advantage over ourselves as Martino gets things underway here with the throw-in. Cleared up to Dominguez. He's on the run. Can Dom Dwyer sneak in? He can't, but Fatai Aleshe can. Serginho through. Dwyer with the volley on the left foot, not quite coming to fruition. In terms of our team, we've got Jonathan Klinsmann in goal as Romney plays the ball in and Ashley Williams heads over. So Williams is part of the defensive central duo with Parnasari. We've got Hector Jimenez on the right, Romney, as you've seen, on the left, Aleshe defensive midfield. Paredes and Moreno are the 2 central midfielders. Serginho and Dominguez operate on the wings with Dom Dwyer up front. He's got 14 goals this season in MLS, 16 overall. On the bench, Kenny Lopez is our backup goalkeeper. Some real good experience with the likes of Bakary Sanya, Jeff Larentovich and Chris Wondolowski. Down there as well, we've got Villalba, Cesar Lopez and Brazilian striker Andre Lima ready to step in should they be required. Having said that, there has been a serious lack of highlights. But just as I say that, Orlando are going to send in a free kick that we have defended well here. And Serginho is through on goal. Good strike, and it's cleared off the line. Good defence there by Orlando getting back. Nani with another free kick delivery, this time saved by Klinsmann. And again Serginho is there. Look at him go. The Brazilian winger, formerly of Orlando City, has to be said. Good defence again by the team in purple, just to repel us there wide on the right. I think Serginho has been a really good find for us. He was actually playing in their B side when we plucked him from relative obscurity and gave him the opportunity to play here, but Romney not getting to the ball in time there. Klinsmann now, is it going to be a big kick upfield? It certainly is. And there's Dom Dwyer, and he scores his 17th goal of the season. Overall, 17 by Dom Dwyer. Again, big kick upfield by Jonathan Klinsmann, the goalkeeper. He's set up for that. Dwyer through, controls it. He's got two defenders around him, but he finds the corner beyond the goalkeeper there. No chance for the Orlando custodian. That will take us up to third place on the ladder, should things stay as they are. But as we know, Football Manager is a cruel and unpredictable mistress. That could mean that the result isn't as it stands. I think, without looking, Orlando have Gallardo in net. A really good goalkeeper, actually. Got a lot of time for him. I think he's one of their better players. They seem to have good players at both ends of the field. Not sure about defence and sort of central midfield areas, but I could be wrong. As Klinsmann again forced into action, can he play that big ball upfield? That's what we're looking for, but this time it's cut out. Nani back in field, and this is a problem with Holmes going forward, but his shot is high, wide, and not particularly handsome. Mauricio Pereira, an accomplished crosser of the ball, so Davy Arnoux getting involved there just to make some changes. We hit the half-time break, 1-0 ahead, and I think we've played well so far, but I'm pleased how things are going. Plenty of green on the screen. That's exactly what we want to see. Let's encourage the boys as the second half gets underway, kicking this time from left to right on the screen as you look at it. Do enjoy looking at the old shot map on the touchline tablet along with the visualizer just to see what's going on. The focus of attacks there as well. Really even for us, I'd say. Not too much in it, whereas Orlando seems to be funneling things down the left, which is, of course, where Nani is based. No surprise there. 53% of their attacks have come down that left side. Now 56, so it's on the increase, really. So the likes of Dave Romney really required to be on his game. And as you can see, a 7.0 rating into the green there. Pretty good from him. Klinsmann with a 7.2, and the goal scorer, Dwyer, on 7.6. We are out shooting our opponents here, 13 shots to 9, as we just tick over the hour mark. And as a result, it's probably time just to look at a few substitutions, see who's not playing well. It's the likes of Moreno and Dominguez. Dominguez not seeing much of the ball, I would suggest. So we're going to bring on actually Chris Wondolowski to take over in central midfield. Let's see if that experience gives us a bit of fresh impetus. We would take a 1-0 win at the moment. Absolutely. Bite your hand off for 3 points, especially after that disappointing loss against FC Dallas. We really let ourselves down there, if we're honest, as Dwyer holds up the ball now for Dominguez to get involved. Wondolowski. Oh, it's just off the woodwork, isn't it? Great attack there by Austin FC once more, but not resulting in a goal. These corners, though, that's what I was expecting. It was going to happen, wasn't it? Orlando pull level because we didn't defend the set piece properly. Look at that. Mendoza getting a free run on the ball. He should be marked, lads. Oh, come on, lads. That is not good enough. And would drop us to 4th where we started the day, to up to 37 points now. So I think it's time just to look at a couple of changes. I think Cecilio Dominguez, possibly swap him with Serginho. There's not really much I can do there, is there? Except I wonder if Wondolowski could do a job on the left. And on comes Jeff Laurentowicz, another experienced head. I think that's probably the best we can do at the moment. It would be a disappointing draw, this. Although, having said that, the shot count has gone massively up to Orlando's favour in the second half. 15 to 14 now. as we tick over and the referee blows full time. It's a 1-1 draw. Disappointing, really, considering the way that we started. Dom Dwyer with that goal just shy of the half hour. And after that, we didn't really threaten. Disappointing in the end. But we pick up a point, and that is nothing to turn your nose up at. In terms of the league, it's going to leave Portland Timbers looking pretty comfortable. 5 points now. Although we do have those 2 games in hand, you know, those 2 could take us above Portland. Having said that, Seattle, Sporting Kansas, they've also got 2 games in hand on the Western Conference leaders. Down in the Eastern Conference, Toronto, still the big boys there. 10 points clear of the Columbus Crew. Thank you for joining me today. We've been back in Texas. It's a 1-1 draw. Not brilliant, but not the worst result in the world either, against Orlando City, who occupy, I will find it, Western Conference it must be. Yeah, 5th place. Sorry, in the East. 5th place. They are looking good for the playoffs as well. If you think that Atlanta there have 27 points, and up in the West, 29 for Minnesota. So they're hot on the heels, along with LAFC, of LA Galaxy. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week when hopefully we can provide a win for Austin FC.